everybody! Hello! How's it going? Thank you, Vulture. For 9 months. Holy shit. That's a lot of months. That's a long time. Hoyo! 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 How's everyone doing today? How's everyone's Sunday? I arrive. I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm excited to date some ghosts. Oh, hello there. I can't remember the last time I played a dating sim, so this is like really exciting actually. Oh, nice! I love escape rooms. I want to go to another escape room. Oh, hello there. You must be here for speed dating. I am! How did you know? Oh, don't worry about what happened last stream. My name's Fran. I run this little operation. You've never been to one before. They're super fun. Like, legit. I love escape rooms. I wanna go on like a triple date with some friends to an escape room. Nice to meet you, Fran, or so what's the deal? Let's be polite. You're a nice one. See, she appreciates politeness. You get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones, a few spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost. That's so true. Like, an escape room can make you feel super smart, but at the same time really fucking dumb. Like, I love escape rooms, and for the most part I'm like, yeah, escape rooms make me feel so smart, but they also make me feel stupid. It has been pretty difficult, or I like being alone. I don't like being alone, so I'm gonna say it's difficult. It has? Wonderful! Then let's get started. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one, and sit at a table. Then what? Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings, and you switch seats. Bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds, and at the end, you get to choose your favorite. If they liked you too, you go on a date. How's all that sound? Okay, so you meet 3 ghosts across 2 rounds, and you smooch. Or if they like you, you get to smooch them. And by smooch them, I mean go on a date. I can't wait. Neither can I. First things first, though. How's the model doing, by the way? This game's pretty, like, low intensity, so I think my model should probably be able to function properly. It's looking good? Awesome. A cousin of mine runs a board game eatery place, and they do escape rooms as well. Nice! There's an escape room place not far from my house, that's run by like a friend of mine. Their cousin. Room of Palms. Okay. Room of Liars or Room of Black. The plant within me is the Room of Palms is speaking to me, but the music lover within me, the Room of Liars, is speaking to me. The Room of Black isn't speaking to me at all. It's between the Room of Palms or the Room of Liars, for sure. But which one? I'm gonna go Room of Palms. Alright. The Room of Palms. It looks like the basement of an old church. Faded linoleum floors. Welcome, Isaac! Yeah, the Room of Liars makes me a little suspicious, too. Welcome to the orchard, Isaac. Yeah, I don't know if I trust the Room of Liars. Spare walls with the odd religious print framed in a beach-colored wood. On one side is a large open kitchen. Old refrigerators donated by the congregation hum and drip. This must be where the cabbage smell is coming from. Rows of long tables are set up for the next spaghetti supper. I like spaghetti, that's good. They work well enough for today's speed dating. Okay. Who's first? The bell rings and a ghost appears. Oh, hello! Oh, I'm immediately in love. Oh, I'm immediately in love. He has a football in his head. Oh, what a loser. I love him. Oh, please tell me he's a himbo. Please tell me he's a himbo. Please tell me he's a himbo. Sup? I'm Riley. You're pretty hot for a ghost. You're not so bad yourself, right? Isn't it cool we stay the age we died? Makes dying young a little better. Okay, he's not asking us our name, which is quite frankly a little impolite, but let's just get right into it. Why are you speed dating? You're probably thinking, what's this hunk of man doing here? That's exactly what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Riley. I think we've already found the one. I don't even need to see anyone else. I'm already sold. I need no one else. Thank you for the clip, Rack. I feel ya. Even hunks need a little help sometimes. You guys can tell, I have a wide enough array of voices for female characters, but I only have like 2 or 3 variations of the same male voice. So you guys will find that out very quickly. It's been a while since I bit it. Still haven't found the one, you know? I've tried mixers, personal ads. Beefy boy seeks nice ghost for some one-on-one. Oh god, guys, I love him. I love him. He is my soulmate. I don't need to see anyone else. Game over, we found the one. We're done. Nothing doing. So I figured I'd give this a go. It seemed fun. How'd you die? Oh wow, so, long story. I was a wide receiver in high school. Got real good. When it came time for college, BAM! Full scholarship. But football's rough. When you catch passes like I did. You take a lot of blows. Speed run, beefy point percent. After a while, I started getting headaches. I'd get dizzy just standing up. But I kept on playing. Had to. I mean, these were my best years. Till one day, intracranial hematoma. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, now I'm here. Well, at least we get to meet him, but at the same time, he had such potential. I try not to let it define me, you know? So many ghosts of sad stories. I want to make the best of this. Have some fun. Be the best Riley I can be. Okay, this is also... I've gotta make a little confession, and I doubt he would ever watch this. And I mean, if he does, I'm hoping he doesn't recognize my voice, even though it's just slightly higher pitch. My first, like, big crush, like, first big crush and first kiss was a boy named Riley. So I'm feeling a little bit of, like, unhealthy attachment, you know? It's just hard to figure out what that means. I wish ghosts didn't care so much about labels. It's just like when we were alive, everyone always telling me who I was, without bothering to learn who I am. So who are you? I'm still figuring that out. Without my division high receiving yards, and all the cheering in the stands. Who is Riley? Oh, so he's a himbo that tries to be deep. That's the best kind of himbo. You're someone with heart. That's what Coach would always tell me. You've got heart, Riley. Hold on to that, kid. Maybe he was onto something. No, I don't want the bell to ring. I want to keep talking to Riley. I want to keep talking to him. I don't want to lose him. I like him. He's the one. Is my mouth freaking out? It seems to be, like, getting stuck. Hang on. I'm gonna adjust my model stuff. Click. Because my mouth seems to be not responding properly. Okay, hopefully that'll be a bit better. We'll see. My model is I'm still working out stuff with my model and the new webcam, so forgive me if it's not, like, perfect, or if, like, the tracking's off slightly and time with my voice and stuff. I'm still working it out. So. The head movements seem to be lining up, though. It's just the mouth that is having issues. Anyways. Hello again. Oh, snap. Halftime. Guess we call timeout. Let's keep this going in the second half. I love that. I love him. He's my favorite. I don't even need to see anyone else. Okay, another ghost. Oh, who the fuck are you? Hello. Hello, sunshine. Is this supposed to be a man? A woman? Smoke rises up through their hollow frame, pumping out holes in their back. Nice to meet you. Is it? That's a surprise. I'm Vera. Okay. Vera. That or the Lady in Smoke. That's what the ghost hunters call me. Ghost hunters? Living weirdos. Trying to prove we exist. Hunter sounds dramatic. Gives them too much credit. For years now, I've haunted Vegas. Of course she haunts Vegas. The glitzier condominiums, not condoms. On the Strip. Obnoxious houses behind gates. I wake up, rituals at night, shrouded in grey smoke. Jangling pennies. Wailing, pay the price. Junk like that. Why the rich? I've gotta know. They've usually done something bad. God, eat the rich is what Vera's saying. I can respect that. Eat the rich, says Vera. Mad respect. We'll eat the rich. We'll eat the rich together, Vera. Something no one knows. One look at me pulls it out of them. You should see the looks they give me. Yeah, no, I mean, Riley has my heart, but, I mean, I eat the rich. Did you live in Vegas? I did. I was an executive assistant to this big shot casino owner. This was back in the boom. Everyone moved in post-war. By the early 50s, it was a wonderland. My boss was a real piece of work. Bald in bad suits, always eating peanuts, tossing back rye. He was obsessed with money. Got it any way he could, and never let it go. No one liked him, but plenty feared him. It was my job to keep his sins quiet. Anyway, that's me. What brings you to this thing? I was bored. Pretty hard for a ghost to get bored. It's almost impressive. I guess it does get old, though. Floating, moving through stuff. You start to take it for granted. Like the living do, with breathing and eating food. What food do you miss most? Liver and onions. Nothing beats a good chunk of liver. The bloodier the better. It'll clean you out. Yeah, I'm not really feeling Vera. Guess that's the bell. We'll have to pick this up later. See ya. Yeah, Vera's not for me. Another ghost appears. Hello? Hey. Who are you? Hey, I'm Stephanie, but you can call me Steph. Everybody does. I feel like it's impolite to ask what she's wearing, so, hi, Steph. Hey. Oh gosh, I'm nervous. I've never done anything like this before. I spent like an hour putting my face on this morning. Oh, she's an anxious bean. Oh, relatable. You look nice. Thank you! That's sweet of you to say. What brings you to speed dating? I've been single for a while. Yeah, formless mass, now we're talking. If I can't fuck a formless mass, who can I fuck? Oh, I need to clean my glasses, they're dirty. At first it was great. I did what I wanted to. Taught myself some Japanese. Played my clarinet every day without fail. Allowed myself time to get to know the real me. But after a while, silence gets to you. My cat only says so much. Oh, she has a cat! I want to know about her cat. Clarence. After the angel. But he's more of a demon. Especially around food. You know how most cats have this pleasant meow? Almost a mew. Clarence wails and whines. All raspy, like he's dying. Or dead. Haha. You probably think I'm so weird. I like Stephanie. Riley still has my heart, but I do like Stephanie. We're all a little weird. I suppose it beats being normal. There's nothing worse than meeting someone and running out of things to say after like 10 minutes. That's why I'm here. There's no time to get bored. If you do, it's almost impressive. What should we ask her about? Learning Japanese or about playing clarinet? Oh yeah, no, I would be friends with Steph. I would date Riley, but Steph and I can, like, hang out, you know? Okay, let's ask her about playing clarinet. You gotta commit to it. When I first learned as a kid, we rented one, which was gross, cause, well, you have this cloth. It's like a little metal thing attached to a long string. The cloth is on the other end. When you're done playing, you take the mouthpiece off and run the little metal thing through the clarinet to pull the cloth through and despitify it. What happens if you don't? It's not a big deal. It'll just get gross after a while. Kinda moldy. She doesn't seem to mind the spit much. Do you miss playing? Not really. I mean, I still practice every day. Yeah, now how does she play it if she can't breathe? Can dead people play the clarinet? Of course not. They're dead. They can't breathe, so they can't play. Why even ask that? Is Steph not aware that she's dead? Is Steph not aware that she's dead? I don't know if I want to be the one to break this to her. I feel like it's harsher saying because you're dead. Because you can't breathe? Of course I can breathe. I'm talking to you, aren't I? Steph's 100% not aware that she's dead. Is it crueler or kinder to tell her? I genuinely don't know. Alright. We've got to break it to her. We have to. We have to. She needs to know. Are you threatening me? Because that is super not cool. I'm gonna tell Fran. She'll ban you. Steph. Steph, sweetie. Wait. What? What do you mean? No, wait. The bell can't be ringing yet. I don't understand. We're dead? Did I die? Am I a ghost? Steph, no! Steph! Steph, no! No! I feel bad. Poor Steph. Oh, poor Steph. I feel bad. She had no idea. And the bell had to ring as soon as we told her. Oh, poor Steph. This poor girl. Okay, second round. Oh, we're back with my boy. Sup? I'm Riley again. So, like, what should we talk about now? Sports. Duh. So, like,
This may surprise you, but people always ask about the football in my head. I consider it a badge of honor.
Oh, God, I love him so much.
But also a reminder.
Reminder of what, Riley? A reminder of what?
You can push yourself too hard and lose everything you worked for. 5 too many hits to the head. Whammo. Sports Ghost at your service.
Here to tell you that all goals have limits. Those are words of wisdom, you guys. Sports Ghost here to tell you all goals have limits. That's good advice,
right? I like using sports to make sense of stuff. It works super good. Need to fix something? Drop a play. You won't get anywhere without a plan.
What do you have planned for us?
Only the best time ever. I want to share something important to me. Let you see Riley in its natural habitat.
Is he gonna take me to a football game? Oh, that was so short. The bell rings.
So, I was thinking it might be fun to see a game together. My old team's playing our state rivals. It's been a while since I've checked in on them.
Okay, so I have to pick now? I mean, Riley had my heart, but part of me kind of wants to, go on a date with Stephanie and just see where that goes, you know? What are we thinking? Do we want to go on a date with Riley? IRL, if someone were to take me to a football game, I'd be like, ew. But I love me a beefy boy. Follow my heart. Alright. I'd like that.
Righteous. Just tap me after they wrap up here. I'll pick you up in my ghost car. It's a convertible. Even when I'm dead, I know how to live.
I love him. Oh, Vera's back. I was hoping for Steph. Or no, it shows all three, I think. Good to see you back around. We already talked a bit about how I lived the Vegas life, my crooked casino boss. I'd like to tell you about how I died. I'm honestly curious. It's speed dating. Might as well lay my cards out. One day in 1954, the casino rang me up. A voice. The boss's son said they were out of clean shirts. It was maybe 6 a.m. The sun wasn't up yet. I dropped my girl off at a sitter. Oh, so she has kids? Smokes, has kids. I want kids eventually, but I'm still too young for that, you know? I rushed over to the casino. You had a daughter? Sure did. I was a single mom in the 50s. In case you're doubting, why I stayed at the job. Casino front doors were locked. The doors were never locked. Security let me in and led me to blackjack tables. And the boss was waiting, dead on the floor. Blood soaking into the burgundy carpet. No shit. This is getting intense. I'm getting invested. And he died. A knife, probably. His guys hated guns. His son was there. He smiled when he saw me. You'll make this go away, he said. I nodded. 2 guys, bigger than horses, stepped up behind me. They loaded my dead boss into the trunk of a black car. One of them drove, the other made sure to sit with me in the back seat. Vera's life is intense. Riley is living his best himbo life. Vera here has a fucking, mobster story. And Steph just doesn't know she's dead. and is anxious. Did you like the sun?
No. When I say son, you probably picture a kid. 20 or so, this guy was going on 45. He'd inherited his dad's thirst for power, but not his loyalty. I kept thinking about where this put me when we got to the desert. Would they bury me too? But they didn't. I watched as my boss, friend to the mayor, a builder, a legend, got what he deserved, a hole in the sand.
What do we ask her about? Did she confront the sun? What about her daughter?
And she stayed there. I wasn't about to pick her up. At least not until things cooled down. I went home alone, locked all the doors and windows, turned off all the lights, and waited. Nothing happened. Till I nodded off. I woke to an intense heat, took a deep breath, sucking in hot, black smoke. My lungs felt like they were burning. I couldn't see. They burned my home down, after making sure I was inside.
Shit.
Yeah, well, now you know why. I'm the lady in smoke. Sorry this got so grim. After this is all over, maybe we can grab a drink. And try not to let the past haunt us, even for just an hour.
Damn. Stephanie, my girl. How are you processing this reality? So wait, we're actually totally 100% dead?
Yes.
As in afterlife? The afterlife?
Yes.
So you're a ghost, and I'm a ghost? That's why it's speed dating for ghosts. I thought that was strange, but then I just figured ghost was ironic or something. Maybe slang for people that are a little out of it. I'm a little out of it. Right now especially. Oh, Steph. I know it's all hard to believe. It is hard to believe. I mean, really, seriously, there's no such thing as ghosts. You seem pretty real. Are you all just pulling my leg? Is this a prank show? One of those hidden camera things? I can see right through your weird monster makeup. Stephanie, sweetie, you are a lot out of it. Yeah, poor girl. This is no costume. So if this isn't a show, then what? A dream? Is this a messed up dream? If that's what it is, I should be able to wake myself up by, like, screaming or something. That usually works. Please don't. Sorry, dream ghost. It's time for this water skier to wake up. I love her. Ow! Nothing happened. Feel better? I still feel alive. Just like disassociated. Like the world is going on without me. It's a familiar feeling. I felt a lot when I was alive, too. I don't think we could ask her how long you've been dead, because she doesn't know. What was your life like? It was difficult, except not really. Mostly, life was pretty good. Good job? Honestly, I never really had a job. I didn't work during high school, and I, got sick my first year of college.
Oh.
Sick? This is hard to talk about. I had cancer.
So she died from cancer.
A brain tumor. It was bad. Diagnosed a week after my 19th birthday, I started getting headaches and feeling confused about things. Things would just look wrong, out of place.
Oh, now my heart hurts. Now I feel bad for kind of making fun of her. I feel like a bad person now. Stephanie, I'm sorry.
It's hard to describe.
Oh, I'm bad. I'm not nice now. Oh, this poor girl.
How long did they give you? They gave me a few months with treatment that turned into a year. They said it was aggressive, so they had to be aggressive. Eventually, the symptoms subsided. It seemed like they zapped it.
Plot twist, she survived the cancer but flipped her motorcycle.
Told me I was progression-free, whatever that means. I was allowed to go back to school, but I didn't. I retreated to my room. After so much time facing death, I had a lot of trouble facing people. Funny, huh? Now I'm facing death and people. Oh, Steph! There's the bell. I guess it's back out into the world now. I have a lot to figure out. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for helping me talk this out.
This game's trying to get to me. Choose my date. I do love Riley, but this game is trying to push me towards Steph, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of working. Beef. Beefy boy. Either way, Vera's not an option. Her life is kind of fascinating, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm interested in her kind of mobster story, but... Alright. Get you a slice of that beef cake, that's the plan. Yes, get yourself some food, Super Dark. Riley asked you to meet at Key Heights Field, his old stomping ground when he played football for Hacks and Tech. You smell that? Riley pretends to breathe it in. Smells like victory out here. And weed killer. Thanks for meeting me on a Sunday. This most holy place. My old team, the Phantoms, are playing our arch rivals, the Demons. The Phantoms need to win this game. Not for some championship, just to maintain some dignity. I've had a sucky season. A lot of sucky seasons since I died, honestly. Not that I'm full of myself. You make your way into the stadium. This is a college football game in the Midwest. The stadium is huge, something the pros would be lucky to play in. There are thousands of people here to cheer on the hometown Phantoms. Riley takes you to the sidelines. Ghosts get great seats at sporting events. I can imagine they do. If you want, you can go right on the field. Pretty neat, huh? Alright.
Welcome to the second game in our exciting late-season doubleheader. The Hacks and Phantoms have had a lackluster season, to say the least, only winning 2 of their last 7 games. Haxon is looking to save face against bitter rivals, Hades U, and their Screamin' Demons.
Here we go.
The Phantoms get on the scoreboard early with a quick return and a smart pass for 6.
Touchdown!
I need to take another sip of water. I'm not gonna say, so we're just watching football. Clearly this is the most exciting shit.
My guys don't mess around.
They kick it through the uprights for the extra point.
Yes, easy point.
After a few turnovers, the Phantoms throw a long bomb and make a spectacular catch in the end zone. What a play!
Oh snap. Another touchdown.
The Phantoms try for the extra point. It's good.
Nice work with the kick. Totally. Anything can happen. And probably will. That's why I love football.
This is such a fucking boring date. The Demons are looking like a new team in the second half.
I'd like to see them try to turn it around.
They make a huge push to get within field goal range. The kick is long, but it's good for 3.
They gotta do more than that.
Phantom ball, they go for a gutsy pass. Interception!
Oof. That wasn't a smart pass, guys.
The Demons are brought down again within field goal range. After failing to get another first down, they opt to kick it through the uprights for 3.
Another field goal? Don't worry, we still got this. I'm not worried. Love the optimism. Sports boys like encouragement. Don't even need to hear it.
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of, like, Scott in Monster Prom. I wonder that as well.
They can just feel it, you know?
The Phantoms are back on the offensive after a couple turnovers at midfield. They fumble the ball, the Demons pick it up and start to run. To the 50, the 40, they break free, they're going all the way! Touchdown!
Oh no.
The Demons try for the 2-point conversion to tie it up, and it's good!
Oh no.
The Phantoms and Demons are now tied with just a few minutes left in the game. What an exciting turn of events!
I gotta do something. I gotta help my team. They need to know they're good at sports. But go secretly fixing things? That'd be unsportsperson-like. Even if they don't know what's really going on, totally not my style. What if you play for the other side? Even the odds a bit.
So we're gonna go fuck up a game. He's going on his team, I'm going on the other side, and we're just gonna play, I guess. The Phantoms have possession. The young team watch their lead disappear. Now they've all but lost their momentum. Everything is pointing towards their stunning defeat at home.
We'll see about that.
Riley takes control of her running back. The quarterback's hands off the ball to Riley, who makes a break for it. He's tackled quickly. It's 4th down, but the Phantoms are just within field goal range. Riley has to gain 3 yards or risk turning the ball over to you.
Alright, I got some options here.
Choose a defense based on what you expect Riley to do. What do we expect Riley to do? I don't know. I don't know anything about football. I seriously don't. I know shit. I don't know what's a smart play here. Will he try and go for the field goal, or will he try to... You think he'll run? Well, we wanna... He wanted to make it an even game, so we've gotta try, right? Like, we've gotta try and defend. Because it would be unsportsperson-like if we just let him win. The Phantoms try for the field goal. Oh, despite you setting up for a running play. The ball sails to the air on a straight path to the uprights. Unless... I don't know... I don't know what he wants here. He wanted the game to be even, but would using my ghost skills make it even? I think he's just using like normal football skills. So what do we do? Do we play fair? He's all about like keeping things fair and even. So I feel like we should play fair. I feel like we should play fair. I think that's what we want to do. The ball squeaks through the uprights. Field goal! The Phantoms move ahead of the Demons with only time for a few more plays.
Saw a window. Went for the easy 3.
Demons have possession now. They make a heck of a return. In 3 short plays, they reach the Phantom 40-yard line.
Now let's see what you can do.
Oh, now what do? Do we go for a field goal or try for a touchdown?
I don't know anything about football. What's smart here?
I don't know shit. Touchdown has more points. Welcome back, Super Dark. Let's try for the touchdown. Let's do the big play. The Demons attempt a gutsy pass on the 3rd down. Interception! The Phantoms regain control of the ball and have a chance to widen their lead.
Tough break. Gotta know what to kick, bud.
1st down at the Phantom 40-yard line. We're playing football. His team was losing, so he joined his team, we joined the other team, and are just taking possession of people to play. Let's expect a run. The Phantom quarterback moves back, then right, before finding an opening on the left. He takes off running, jukes right, then right again. He's got a clear path to the end zone. Touchdown!
How are you feeling? You feeling good? I'm feeling good.
Do we expect him to kick or try for 2? I don't think it matters. Either way. Either way, I don't know enough about football to actually make this like a good game. Let's expect him to kick. Phantoms try for the 2-point conversion, fuck. But the demons were expecting this. No good! Dang. Luckily it doesn't matter. The demons shut the phantoms down there, but it's all for naught. With only seconds left, there's only time for one more play. Riley wins no matter what. Even if you managed another touchdown, it wouldn't be enough. Phantoms win! After the demons fought hard to tie the game, the Phantoms came alive in a tense fourth quarter to win it with confidence. That was rad! Riley stands there awkwardly, not making eye contact. Thanks for the game. Maybe we can play again next Sunday. You're a real catch. That was a football pun. Riley decides that's the line to go out on, waving goodbye as he leaves. Wait, wasn't he your ride home? Oh. So did I not succeed? Was I supposed to try and kiss him? Did I fuck that up? I wasn't sure if there was more dates or how this game works. Oh, I like that you get like little gravestones of everyone. Did I fuck it up? Did I fuck it up by not trying to kiss him? I think I fucked it up by not trying to kiss him. You got the grade, so I think you won? But I wanted to smooch him. I didn't get a chance to smooch him. I don't know what winning in this game is. Do you get the grave after like a successful date? I don't understand. I don't... Should I have tried to kiss him? I don't know. Okay, well. Okay. Well, we dated Riley. Should I have tried to kiss him? I need to know. I get such, like, legit post-date anxiety, though. And pre-date anxiety. My partner can tell you, when he asked me out, for the first time, he asked me for dinner. And at that point, he asked me to dinner as friends. But we had kind of been flirting and stuff, and I was like, is this a date? Should I ask him if it's a date? Like, is it a date? Should I ask? Should I should I ask him if it's a date? Should I, like, prep for it being a date? Should I prep to, like... should I shave my legs? Is there a possibility of us going home and, like, getting nasty? Like, I need to know. Kari, using the lovely emote you made. Which I don't actually think I mentioned. I set it in my Discord, but we have a brand new emote. We have an apple cry emote, which was created by the wonderful Kari. After yesterday's stream. It's a free emote, like, just as long as you follow, you can get access to it. Because I am a constant ball of anxiety, so you know, apple cry is it's pretty common. But no, it was like, I was freaking out. I was like, I don't know if this is a date or not. I don't know if I should, like, dress up nice and stuff. And then a few days later, we were flirting, and I'm like, sweetie, or I didn't say sweetie, but I was like, I legitimately can't tell in our flirting anymore, like, what's us joking and what's us, like, legitimately being into each other. And then he was like, nah, I'm, like, actually into you, and I was gonna bring this up on Friday, like, as I was dropping you home, if you were actually into me. So our friend date turned into our first date, because we were both into each other. But okay, well, we still got time. I still want to stream for a while, so we could try another ghost if we want to. We could try another date. But yeah, why not? Let's do it. Hello again, it's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down, and you can go right in. Okay. So we know the ghosts that are in the room of palms. I don't think that changes. Do we want to do the room of liars this time? That was the other one that I was kind of, like, interested in. Do we want to try the room of liars? Also, guys, like, I meant to say this, but this game is, like, super cheap on Steam. Like, it's like $7 or something like that. Copychaser Games made it. It's, as you can tell, it's very cute. And, like, I'm huge indie game fan. I love indie games. I own a lot of indie games. I'm always looking to support indie games and indie game developers. And, you know, it's also a nice bonus because Copychaser Games is a Canadian game dev team. So, you know, I'm always looking to support fellow Canadians too. But if you like the game, like, I strongly urge you to buy it. Okay, Room of Liars, let's go. Room of Liars looks a bit like a conference hall, the kind you might see in an airport hotel. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couple's 65th anniversary in the evening. They left a few balloons behind. Worn, plush-stacking chairs are set on either side of lacquered oak tables. In one corner, there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. Alright, who do we got? The bell rings and a ghost appears. Oh, I love them. Oh, I love them. A ghost! Oh god, sorry.
Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing.
I'm not used to it either.
Nothing prepares you for this life, except this isn't life. Post-life, you feel so lost. When I used to have anxiety attacks, I'd focused on my breathing, listened to my heart beating. Now I can't breathe. I don't even have blood. What does that mean?
This is the most relatable ghost I've seen so far. Take it one step at a time.
Steps. Yeah, that's a good one. It took me forever just to learn how to walk on solid ground when I first woke up after I died. I fell right through my coffin, through my own body, down, 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 into the bedrock. It was so dark.
This ghost is a friend. That sounds awful.
It was! I will never forget the confusion, the helplessness. I seized up. That stopped me from falling. It was like my whole body became corporeal, not flesh, just like... You know how if you concentrate, you can pick up objects? Like that. Except I was the object. And the earth was holding me. It was so quiet there, stuck in solid rock.
I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's the sound of me shaking my anxiety meds. I say anxiety meds, they're antidepressants, but I mean, they help my anxiety too. How did you get out?
I pulled myself up, away from the heat below. Sort of clawed my way to the surface, through the earth. I felt the rock moving through me. Ah! The bell rings. Oh, that was just the bell. Phew. Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you. I didn't learn their name.
I didn't learn what their name was. I'm just gonna call him Anxious Bean. Another ghost appears. Oh, hello. Who are you?
Well, look what we have here.
The ghost's voice creaks like ancient wood.
The name's Spooky Peter.
He tips his hat. Dust spills off the brim.
How do you do?
I do okay?
I'd wager otherwise. Like maybe you're scared. Like maybe you've seen a ghost.
Spooky Peter laughs. Or coughs. It's hard to tell.
You definitely are spooky. Thank you for saying so. I've been doing this a while. My record of hauntings goes back as...
A phantom! It really got to me, fuck.
Goes back long as the door, since the Black Death took me in 1665.
I thought the plague was earlier.
The Black Death came in waves, lingered for centuries. I was a doctor in London. I knew I'd got it. The second the chills started, I was dead in days. Last great gasp of bubonic on the island.
Yeah, he is a doctor, apparently.
Some 68,000 went with me. Ever since then, I've been spooking folks. Even been in books, not always by name, mind you. But you can tell when it's me. The top hat, the fear. All hot and sick. Nobody spooks him like Spooky Peter.
I try my best.
Do you? Guess I see it. The potential, I mean. I can help with that.
I want to know how to be spooky.
Now. Spooky Peter doesn't just teach anybody. A rock has potential before you throw it through a window. What makes you any better?
I make unplugged stereos blast music.
That is spooky. That is pretty spooky.
You saw that in the pictures. These new conveniences. Stereos and microwave ovens. They're fun to play with. but they can be explained. Bad wiring and faulty tubes. However, if you've already spooked someone, a microwave turning on will get 'em good. So how's that for a lesson? What else you got? Slow down that bedsheet. Learning to spook 'em takes time. I love him. I really like his whole vibe. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna date one ghost from each room. I think that's what we're gonna do today. Because it took me about an hour to do one date. Like, the process and the date. So, I think one ghost per room. And then we'll end the stream there. If a legendary spookin' is what you're after, then Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing. So to speak. You'll need a solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. A good spookin' is in the details. The bell rings. The bell. It means we move on. Guess I'll be seeing you when I come back around. A thick layer of dust now covers the table. Who's last? Another ghost appears. I don't like that opening. I don't like that opening. How are you gonna teach me to make money, buddy? I don't know if I trust that.
Want to make some money? Excuse me? Do you want to make some money? Dollar bills, cashola, you know the stuff.
Yeah, shark. Does this involve a pyramid? I understand what money is.
Good. Then you understand why I want more.
This is a singles mixer.
Yes, it certainly is. And I'm looking for eligible, well, accomplices. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks. Don't judge.
At least he's honest. You rob banks.
Banks. Financial institutions. Cash condos. You know the joints.
I know what banks are.
Good. You passed the test then. It meet my impossibly high requirements. A ghost who knows what a bank is. Let's do this. The problem with robbing banks, people see the robbers. But you know who can't see a ghostie? We can walk right in. And float that money right on out. Genius, right? It's the perfect crime.
I can't believe I'm humoring you.
You know it'll be a good time. We might get money out of it. And what are the consequences? Are the cops gonna arrest a ghost? No, they're not.
Still not convinced.
When you signed up for this, what were you looking for? A spooky book club? A napping partner? Me? I want excitement. What's more exciting than robbing a bank? As a ghost.
You know, guy makes a good point.
Who else can offer that kind of fun? Nobody but Leon.
I'd like to know more first.
If it'll get you on board, I'm an open book. The bell rings. Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry, I'll be back. We got more to talk about.
Alright. So far out of this group, Spooky Peter is the one that's catching my interest. My phantom. Although I like this anxious buddy. The other ghosts. Holy, were they awful? Leon's just a creep, and Spooky Peter, that name is earned. Ooh. Also, I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Kyo. Sorry. No need to be sorry. No need, sure. I'm still sorry, though. Oh, man. Kyo's relatable, though. My anxiety gets the best of me, and social situations are tough. This one especially. Leon's piece of work. I'll say! He actually asked me to rob a bank. Can you believe that? When I told Fran. told Fran. I feel like I had to. Oh gosh, does this make me a snitch? Do you think Leon will find out? Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Maybe you shouldn't have. Well, now I'm really worried. Keo looks around. Leon doesn't seem fazed.
He and Spooky Peter are laughing about something.
Figures they'd get along.
You're not like these other ghosts.
I'm sure thankful for that. At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive. The questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. My favorite movie. I am so much a fan of this anxious being. Like, I'm a big fan. Okay, well, they don't seem to like the questions of, like, what was your life like, how did you die, long live the new flesh. Ha! You know it! Sometimes I feel like a VCR, obsolete, out of date, no new stories to tell. I still have my VCR. Nice! I love meeting fellow fans of dead media. So, do you want to hear how I died? If you want to talk about it. Might as well get it out of the way. I was in film studies, working my way toward a PhD. In debt, always pretty sad. Okay, no, Keo, I need to date Keo. They're an anxious film student. As an anxious theater student, I relate way too hard. I had good friends, though. I was always studying. One weekend, they convinced me not to study. They said we should go to the lake instead. I couldn't swim. I never learned. You see where this is going. I drowned. Everything went black and quiet. I woke up dead in a fancy wooden box, under 6 feet of dirt. That's when I felt deeper, like I told you before. I hate thinking about it. I don't always dwell on the bad stuff. What's your favorite food? Seriously? You're asking me my favorite food? Coffee's a food, right? It's coffee. We could go for coffee after this. Sorry. Funny thing is, I'm more jittery without it. What should we do after this? Well, I'm not gonna go swimming. Let's see a movie. I do love movies, but that's not a great first date. Sitting quietly in the dark before we watch a movie. I need to get to know you better. Make sure you're watch a movie with me material. I don't feel like they like carnivals. We could go to an art gallery. Art galleries depress me. Half the art is super sad, and all of it's better than anything I could do. It just reminds me that I wasted my life, so I'm gonna say no to art. Tell you what, I'll come up with something. Something's a little different. Hopefully. That sounds good. Yay! I can't wait to do something with you. That isn't talking about myself. Sorry. Oh, Keo. The bell rings. See you after we're done.
Back to Spooky Peter. My spooky protege returns. What knowledge do you seek, protege? I want to know it all, in time. A truly spooky ghost requires one thing above all else. Patience. How do you scare people? Lots of ways. In older days, those cracks in the window, the slamming of doors. With the electricity came flickering lights. These were pedestrian. Over the ages, I learned. If you want to spook 'em good, you must be memorable. You need what my contemporaries call an angle. So what do you do now? My method is to be a presence, an entity people feel, but can't quite see, and most surely fear. I'm that lumen shadow. When your back is turned in the dark, as you scramble to find the light, ever get that feeling? When you're seeing to your necessaries? Shampooing your hair, eyes shut, but something's there, about to get you, that's me. Yikes. Yikes is what I'm after. Yikes sustain me. Spooky Peter wheezes. Something's rattling around in there. Are you okay? Pay the rattle, no mind. I died with it. It stays with me. You ever been to the mirror world? What's that? The place beyond this. But the same as this. You've seen it. But always looking in. You fancy another lesson? Come on by that edge of things. I'll show you around the other side. I'd like that. Maybe you think you'll like it. Seeing it's another thing entirely. Something spooky than Spooky Peter. Oh, damn. Hello again, stranger. Still thinking I'm trouble? Well, you are a thief, and you haven't turned me in. The way I figure, that means you just might help me yet. Here's what I'm thinking. You'll come in with me, while I get a third ghost to watch the door. You know which bank yet? Absolutely. A secluded branch up on 4th. Board tellers, lots of older customers. It's a great place to hit. How did you find it? A friend put me on it. He's trustworthy, don't worry. Leon pulls out some graphing paper. I drew the layout in pencil. I probably didn't need so much detail, since we're going in the front door. I just figured it's best to be prepared. Wait, does this mean you're interested? No promises yet. Hey, it's something. So after we get in the bank, oh man, think fast. We got company. Leon frantically puts the graphing paper away. So then I says to the priest, "What are you two talking about over here?" "Oh, hey Fran, how's it hanging? We've had complaints, Leon, about my cologne. You know what about. I promise I don't. I'm just looking for love, just like all the other ghosts, just like my friend here." Fran stares at Leon, like she'll see the truth in his eyes. "Fine, but I'm watching you. Both of you." That was a close one. Thanks for not ratting me out. I got a good feeling about this. We're gonna be rich. I need to know who I'm working with. Alright, fine. I'll give you my life story. A British version. It'd probably help maintain our cover anyway. Fran walks by. It seems like she's eavesdropping. The trouble with me is, it's hard not to talk about stealing. I stole candy when I was 9. Switched to stealing beer at 14. Stole my first car a year later. Head up convenience stores, drive-ins, even held up a laundromat once. I threw my back out, carrying all those quarters. Why did you steal? More like, why do I steal? It made more sense than other work. Getting robbed by the man. Legally, you know? Now I steal because I can turn invisible. Used to dream of power like that. Would have kept me out of a lot of jail. I robbed 5 banks and all when I was alive. Spent the rest of my life behind bars. How did you die? Prison's a hard place. Especially when no one trusts you. If there's anything I learned from my dishonest life, it's honesty. That's our time. You've heard my pitch. Gotten to know me a little more than I like. So what do you say? Fair enough. You know the plan.
You know me. If you change your mind, I'll be at this branch at this time. He unslides you a slip of paper. It's been a slice. Okay, well, I'm between Keo and Spooky Peter, for sure. I have no interest in Leon, really. Although robbing a bank does sound like a fun date. Do we want Keo or Spooky Peter? Who are we vibing with? I like them both. Keo's a big anxious, but Spooky Peter's kinda like dope. Keo for sure. Keo is a mood. Keo is a great big mood. And I respect that. Alright, let's go Keo. You meet Keo the next day, waiting on the street as you approach, looking nervous.
I'm nervous. Are you nervous?
Definitely. What? I said I'm nervous too.
Hold on a second. Let me take off these headphones. That's better. So, what were you saying?
I'm nervous too.
If you're nervous, maybe I'm right to be nervous too. Oof. You ready to go?
Well, we got little hearts though. He likes the fact that I'm nervous too. Where are we going?
Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm worried the place we're going is boring. It's pretty much, well, the middle of nowhere. Not literally. I know, 'cause we're ghosts. The middle of nowhere could mean something weird. Just, come with me.
Keo takes you to the woods. Deep into the trees, far from any paved roads. He's a forest boy! Oh, then he's the right choice for me. Forest boy is right for a druid.
Did you know I make greeting cards for ghosts to give other ghosts? Happy anniversary of your tragic end. I'm happy for your loss. That sort of thing. It's just a hobby.
You stop at a particularly barren patch of prairie land. Everything is frozen over. A few clusters of trees are stripped of their leaves, with branches like bony hands. Squat birds huddle together for warmth near a frozen lake, while a dry, biting wind blows through.
Isn't it great out here? I come here to think. I watch the birds. I listen to music. There aren't many souls here. Just the birds and the wind.
I see why you like it.
I can be myself here. No one bothers me. I don't need happy things to remind me that I'm not happy. I need sad things to remind me it's okay to be sad sometimes.
I'm going to protect this boy. I'm going to protect Keo with my life. What a relatable little bean. I'm going to protect them with every fiber of my being. I'm going to make sure that they stay safe and protected like they deserve.
It's exhausting to worry like I do, but I'd rather embrace my sadness than just ignore it. Sadness is a real thing. As real as we are, anyway. So I embrace it.
Keo looks out onto the frozen lake.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
I like his little smile! Keo leads you away from the lake towards a pocket of trees. Hidden among the poplars and pines is an old house. The wood is gray and brittle. The roof collapsed long ago. This house is a tiny thing. When it was standing, it had just a single room. Inside, the floors are rotted through and covered in layers of bird droppings. In one corner, a wood-burning stove is rusted through. There's not much else. An entire family lived here. Kids were born here. People died here. And then it was abandoned, left to fall apart, lost among the trees. Now it's my home. I love what you've done with it. I would never change a thing. It's perfect. Kyo leads you back out into the cold, back to the edge of the frozen lake. This is as far as I will ever go now. And you know what? That's fine. Everything's fine. Aww. That was a very sweet date. Just, you know, the knowledge of being okay, being not okay, you know? There's something kind of cute about that. And you know what? I like that. So we got Kyo and Riley. Alright. That one was a much quicker. Well, I like that they have their years alive. So 1985 to 2014, the spirit of anxiety, spirit of determination, 1966 to 1987. Alright. We're gonna do one more date. We're gonna date someone in the room of black. Hello again. It's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down and you can go right in. Alright. Last room we haven't gone to. The room of black isn't really a room at all. It's more of a garden courtyard. The sun beats down as you squint to see what's growing. Rows upon rows of yellow and brown plants, drying and rotting in the sun. What fruit these plants produce shriveled on the vine. No! But there's a peace to this place. The crickets are chirping, and well beyond the garden, a train passes. You sit at a table opposite an empty chair. Bell rings and a ghost appears. Hello! Oh, I like them. Ooh, I'm a ghost. Ooh. Ooh. LOL. Wait. LOL. Isn't it great being dead? It is pretty neat. Right? Being dead is the best way to live. Andrea. I'm like dead, obviously. I'm also like dead. Go figure! Let's be dead together. What do you do for fun? I haunt places. Like, actually scare people. Nothing too mean. Just like, flicker lights off and on. Move stuff around so it floats. Push people downstairs. You know, ghost stuff. Fun! Wait, you push people downstairs? Lol. I don't actually. I was just pulling your leg. Or whatever it is you've got. Drea looks around. Man, look at this place. Only ghosts would think a rotten garden is a good place to pick up. And yet you're here. Well, yeah, I'm here. Ever tried dating ghosts in the wild? They'll just contort and wail. And not in the good way. Yeah, my ex... They were a nightmare. I assume you mean a literal nightmare? I've gone out with all kinds. Pretty girls in dresses, who carry their own heads. A shadow who refused to let me look directly at him. Being dead is great. It's the other dead people that kill me. One? Where? I could use one. Aw, she's a stoner too. Just kidding. Pot does nothing now. Holy, does it do nothing. getting messed up. It's the only thing I miss about living. When I was alive, I loved jokes about dying. Life sucked. Jerks everywhere. Aw, he's the edgy one. Never enough money. The jerk's got the money. It'd be all the best way to die is now. Before death does me in. I should at least buy me dinner. Jokes, you know? But now that I am dead, it just feels right. Like maybe it was meant to be. Which I guess makes sense, since we all die in junk. The bell rings. Antler Ghost rang that bell thing. That means we change places. See you in a bit. Okay. Not super fond of Drea. So what do we got now? Hello? Who are you? Are you a kind old lady ghost? Oh, hello there. I'm Hattie. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little shy. It's just so nice to get out of the home, to see a new face. I like your face too. You're too kind. My looks aren't what they were. Guess when you get old, you look it. Even after you go, I haunt the old folks' home, where I died. Queen Mary's. It's not a nice place to live, let alone die. Did they treat you poorly? I wouldn't say poorly. The nurses do their best, but they are short-staffed. The residents are frequently neglected. To make Queen Mary's a little better, that is my mission in death.
Oh, she's a wholesome ghost. She's a wholesome ghost. She's a wholesome ghost that just wants to make her old folks' home better.
How do you help? Any way I can. I keep watch on vitals, bring a nurse when needed, tuck residents in at night.
Oh, I love her.
In their final moments, I whisper in their ears. There's more, I say. Just you wait.
That's so nice.
I never thought death would be like this. As ghosts, we have power over the living, whether they know it or not. We ought to use that power for good. I agree. Now that you're dead, what do you do with your time? I like to help people too. That's what I'd do if I was a ghost. I'd help people. When I was little, my father sent me to Bible study. They told us about heaven, eternal happiness, all that. I remember telling the priest, that sounds so selfish. What about everyone else? No, it's not. But it's better than nothing. The bell rings. Oh, I guess that's our time. I suppose I will see you again when I come back around. Thank you for the talk.
Oh, I like Hattie. Another ghost appears.
Hey, buddy.
The ghost says nothing, only stares. Hey.
Hey, what is it you require?
Companionship?
You will not receive companionship from me. I bring only pain, like a memory that haunts, like a curse.
Who are you?
My name, I am unknowable, the shadow of a shadow. You can call me Gary. That is who I was, who I used to be.
What happened to you?
Not a good question to ask, I guess. Isaac, please, Jesus Christ. Fuck. Oh, but same. He breathes in deeply, remembering something horrible. I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. Sorry is reserved for those who are not. I still feel the blade, the life draining out, emptied, an empty space. Where once there was something, now cobwebs, a draft.
Do I say I'm sorry again? Do I ask him more about his death? I'm morbidly curious.
I do not remember. Can you help me remember?
The bell rings. Huh. Okay, round 2. Everybody's so flipping gloomy here. I keep thinking, who died? We could liven it up. Oh man. Okay, like a prank? Or maybe we try to scare the other ghosts who haunts the haunters or something. Seem hard to spook. You're probably right. That one ghost especially. Creepy guy with the huge mouth? No. The old lady who looks like a snowball? Horrifying. I did see a panicky little ghost. They went into another room. If only they were here. Man, we should just go haunting. Freak out some flesh bags. Give them something to be afraid of. Maybe. Like you're gonna do better than me here? Or anywhere? Where ghosts are sad as heck. Or boring. Lots of boring ones too. Excuse me? Just because he says that I can't do better than him, I'm not dating him. Do you know a lot of ghosts? Most ones I meet at punk shows. It's great because you never need a ticket. Kind of punk shows. I want to meet ghosts who aren't like me. I'm sick of doing the same things. Then I actually remember I like doing those things. I really just want to share them with someone new. I know I probably sound pathetic. Already? This was okay. Come find me after. We'll do something. I'm up for anything. Good. I'm not gonna date him though. I don't like him. I like Hattie. She's cute.
How's the speed dating going? Is it everything you hoped it would be? You're my favorite so far. There's no need for flattery. We're already getting along fine. There's something different about you. A light. I can literally see it glowing in there. Bye, Isaac! Thanks for hanging out! In your guts. Just don't let it go to your head. Dying has shown me there's still a lot to learn. Always something new worth knowing. Hattie looks at the garden rotting around you. Do you like gardening? I love gardening. I never much cared for flowers. They're beautiful, but they sure don't last. Vegetables are where it's at. I love ones that grow like the dickens. Squash, snap peas, spaghetti squash vines are thick and sharp. They will choke other plants if you're not careful. How about spinach? Spinach is a fun one. If you stay on top of harvesting the baby leaves, the plant will produce for months. But if you neglect it, spinach will run wild and grow bitter. Now that we're ghosts, I know we don't need to eat. I still like to grow food. Help something live, you know?
God, I love her. She's so wholesome.
The bell rings. Oop, there's the bell. I'm due at the nursing home tomorrow. I'd be honored if you'd join me. It's not as exciting a date as other ghosts might offer, but it has its rewards. Someone dear to me is taking a turn for the worst. I'm afraid he only has a few days left. I want to make sure he knows they won't be his last. That sounds wonderful. I'm pleased that you agree. I'll meet you at Queen Mary's at 7 a.m. Sorry if that's a little early. I'm my best self before noon.
Hattie floats over to the next table. She looks back and smiles.
How did you die?
Hello again to you too.
Hello, how did you die?
I died peacefully.
No death is peaceful.
I died in my sleep.
I wonder if you are still dreaming. I only recall slivers of my last moments alive. Emotions, work, a shadow along the wall. I know these memories are important. I do not know how they fit together.
Tell me about the shadow.
The shadow was long, dark, but familiar. It crept along the wall. It crept through the office as we worked at night. It came for me. It has a name. Oh, why can't I remember its name?
Gary's eyes looked so threatening when you first met him. Now they look sort of sad. You're a good ghost, Gary.
Your kindness. It is rare among our kind. I still feel the blade, the life draining out. Join me after the final bell. Together we will discover why.
Sorry, Gary, you seem very interesting. But my heart... Hattie's so wholesome. I need to go with her. You arrive at Queen Mary's to meet Hattie for your date. It's 7:04 a.m. You're a little late. Looking around, this could be any nursing home. Yellowed walls, stained drop ceilings. Supply carts line the corridors along the odd, empty IV stand. The sun's not quite up, but the residents sure are. Walking the halls to get a bit of exercise. Chatting over weak decaf in the dining room next to reception. You came! Welcome to Queen Mary's, my home. What do you think? It's nice. Isn't it, though? I just love it here. These are my people. Behind Hattie, an old woman hangs up the lobby phone. The woman begins to cry. Her son. Probably making more excuses not to visit. Can we do anything? Not unless you possess her son and march his sorry butt down here. Hattie laughs. Please don't actually do that. It won't help. Besides, there's someone I want you to meet. Hattie floats off down the left corridor. All these corridors look the same, but she knows exactly where she's going. You pass a number of open doors, glancing inside. Some residents watch TV from their beds. Others just stare out their windows or at the walls. Most rooms are bare. A few are decorated. There are tall plants, fine wood furniture. In one room, you spot a record collection. Essential possessions transplanted to make this place feel more like home. At the far end of a long hall, Hattie stops and turns to you. So, I know this is probably obvious, but we're here to see Milton. He was my partner for 47 years. If you think I'm a firecracker, Milton's all sparks. You'll like him, I think. He's been doing worse lately. Is he sick? He's just old. The little things stack up when you're old. Eventually one kills you. I've been spending a lot of time here. It has him concerned. Milton says I'm hanging on to the past. He wants me to make friends who are more like me. Ghosts, he means. I want to show him that I met a good one. I want him to meet you. It will make him so happy. I love her! Hattie turns to go into Milton's room. Good morning, Millie. Inside is an empty bed, neatly made. Milton is gone. Oh, no. Hattie frantically searches the room. She spots the chart at the foot of the bed. This says he had an aneurysm. He was taken to the hospital. She looks at you with fear in her eyes. I have to go. I can come with you. I'd like that. I know it's a lot to ask, but I'm scared to do this alone. Oh, Hattie! You arrive at the hospital with Hattie. She floats behind the reception counter to locate Milton's room. Second floor, intensive care. Milton's room is dim. A reedy old man with a thick mustache lies in the bed, motionless. It's quiet except for the steady whoosh and click of a machine by his side. Ventilator connected to a tube run down his throat. The machine is breathing for him. Oh no. Milton. She looks around.
as if he might have already left his body. They were supposed to let him go. Hattie looks at Milton's chart. It says he was found unresponsive, no signs of brain activity, but I still feel his presence, don't you? I feel it. But where is he? Is he lost somewhere? Is he trapped in there? Oh, Milton. His sister has power of attorney. He didn't want this. He signed a form that said, "Do not resuscitate." He didn't want this. Hattie looks up. I'm sorry I dragged you here. I know this might be quite awkward. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone with Milton now. Are you sure you're okay? Yes, I'll be okay. Thank you for everything. As you step into the hall to leave, you can hear Hattie saying something at Milton's bedside. There's so much more, my love. Just you wait.
My heart! Oh, my heart! Oh. Oh. She's so sweet! Oh my god! I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. Oh, well, that's kind of a sad way to end, but it is what it is. Well, thank you guys for joining me for some speed dating for ghosts. This was fun, actually. I really liked this game. I wouldn't mind playing it again. And dating the ghosts that I haven't had a chance to date. Why am I showing up twice? We don't want that. Bye. I might be streaming later. I haven't quite decided. It really just depends how I'm feeling. I'm still a little hungover from yesterday's drinking. So I'm not sure if I'll decide to do a later stream, and I might just want to spend the evening with my partner. So, might do some Skull later, might not. If not, I'll be posting my stream schedule onto Twitter here probably in the next little bit. So make sure to follow me there, and you'll know what we're playing this week, because there's some good stuff planned and some lovely collabs with some lovely folks. And also, if you haven't and would like to, come join the Orchard Discord. You get my stream schedule a little bit earlier. There's some lovely folks. We all just like to chat. I'm gonna be planning another games night for us sometime in the nearish future. So lots of fun, lots of good stuff. In the meantime, though, I'm gonna get myself some food, maybe go nap for a little bit because I'm a little sleepy, and yeah, I'll post on Twitter whether we plan on streaming later or if I'm gonna take the night off. Either way, if I do take the night off, I'll see you tomorrow for some bug fables. So you can look forward to seeing me for sure tomorrow. We're playing some more bug fables. Who are we gonna throw a raid to? Who's streaming right now that we could throw a lovely raid to? Who are some lovely beans who are streaming? We are going to throw a raid over to we're gonna throw a raid over to
There's so many folks streaming, I can never decide who to raid. Oh my god. You know what? Let's throw a raid over to Princess Elodia, who is a lovely cow princess. You guys might know her. She was part of the wonderful Among Us stream we did recently, organized by the wonderful Tiny Goblin. She was part of that. She's playing some Shadow of the Colossus right now, which is a game that I've actually been wanting to pick up and stream again sometime in the near future. So we're gonna send some love over her way. I'll post my stream schedule on Twitter very shortly. I'll keep updated on there on whether or not we'll be streaming tonight. If not, again, I'll see you tomorrow for some bug fables. Bye guys, I hope you had fun. Have a great rest of your day, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it happens to be for you. And I will see you tomorrow.